welcome to Irvine Cottages. I am super excited to talk about Irvine Cottages and the process of moving into a smaller facility and how that differs from a larger facility. So going from home to anywhere is difficult. When you have to move in or you have no other choice but to go into a assisted living facility, it's never a super excited, like I just want to move into assisted living. Usually there's a reason and it's never easy. However, it can be a little easier if you're picking the right facility. And when I say the right, all facilities are wonderful. People in our industry are in this industry because they care. There are very few that are just greedy or difficult or whatever the reasoning is. You just don't see that. However, you do want to look for professionalism and how that Irvine Cottages is a little separated by these other smaller facilities who are family owned and are fabulous too. They don't seem to have a team, an executive team. And why is that important? And you might think, well, an executive team, just more people to work, more jobs, less profit, whatever. But as an owner, I feel really secure in that I have an executive director who is wonderful and is a nurse. I have a general manager, staffing manager, who's been there 18 years. And I have a wonderful administrator, Michelle, who knows everything about the company. And Trish, who's been there forever and does the correct billing and understands how families have issues. I mean, when you have an executive team like Kim, who really is dedicated just for the move-in process, that is unheard of in smaller facilities. You typically have a couple owners who do want to make the most profit they can. They're not greedy, but this is their livelihood. And sometimes they may be apt to not hire professionals, and we need those professionals working in even our smaller facilities, because all facilities are licensed, all facilities provide care and really try to provide the highest quality of life. So doing that's complicated in smaller facilities. Those older adults and clients still need activities. They still want to not be bored. If they wanted to be bored, they would have stayed at home longer and just watched the TV. So moving in is important to a stimulating environment. So try to address that when in your search. If you're searching for a small facility, just don't be so hyper-focused just on falls, like mom's falling. Well, she could fall anywhere. Is she gonna fall less in a smaller facility? Hopefully, but there's never a guarantee. So falls occur as a part of cognitive impairment, a part of aging, but that one issue isn't everything. Keeping her happy and making the move-in process as positive as possible is great if there's activities. If you are moving in and there's music, if you are moving in, they take her for a walk. If you assistance with walking and the ball toss, the exercise, movies, really planned activities, crafts, those are critical. So I do have to give kudos to Irvine Cottages for always having a staff of activity people, programmers that come into each cottage. And in addition to that, having that oversight again of that management team that's looking at the proper activities, that's really critical. So to close, I just want to emphasize that having a team approach, and I know that's not always possible if someone only has one home, but if they have multiple homes, hopefully they're also focusing on this professionalism that does need to exist, because we do need to audit. We do need to have a pharmacy audit. We do need, and those kind of things have to sometimes be managed by professionals. So my 2 cents here for the day is try to look for longevity in the management team. Look for a management team. Make sure there's oversight, not just from an owner, because owners are busy and they have other issues to deal with. They have land to deal with, they have rents, they have, all kinds of other issues, and they can't be everything to everyone. But we can hire wonderful people. And in addition to all of that, look at reviews. Caring.com is pretty unbiased. It's really a wonderful way to rate because they verify the reviewers. They actually ask for the email. They actually call them. They actually do some background checks on the emails. They don't want fake emails. So that's really critical. Yelp is great. It's a hit or miss. You're hoping those are not ex-employees who've been fired for just cause and are, going back at the facility. So be aware, but they can be great too. And same with Google. Google, I don't see the ability to take down ex-employee rants and raves. I have seen that in so many other owners, and I feel so bad for them because a lot of times, we're not getting the truth. So I hope that's very helpful for you. If you have any further questions, please feel free to always email me or call me. I'm very thankful for Irvine Cottages and all they do for our older adult population.